Hey, look over there.
Oh, hello, what's growing on? It's Kim. And boy, am I a little, anywho. I am here with Vicki from Heathcote Botanical Gardens. She stopped in today to take a look at the studio. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me. It's great.
I'm very excited, obviously. Vicki, thank you for coming by. If you were to have a podcast here, what would you talk about?
Well, if I were representing Heathcote, I'd probably talk about what's blooming in the garden, what activities we have in the garden. We have a lot of educational programs that go on for adults and kids. Heathcote has the largest tropical bonsai collection in the United States. There are over 218 trees there. So we have a curator, and our staff love to talk about bonsai. There are even bonsais that you can actually sample the plant and it tastes like green apple. Ooh. So there's just lots of nuances and things like that we would like to bring to the public and educate them on what's happening in our beautiful garden.
That's interesting. Like right here, you have the largest collection. That's pretty impressive.
It is. And I think most people don't know that that's right there in their backyard.
Oh, I had no idea. Thank you for educating me. Well, I have some family coming into town. We are going to go, and tell me what we would do while we were at the gardens, what kind of activities there are.
Well, it is a botanical garden, so it's I would best describe it as kind of a walking tour. So we have what I always tell people is there's a concrete path that's a wonky circle around the garden, but the best way to explore the garden is to get off the beaten path because there are various garden rooms. So we have a palm walk, we have a rainforest, we have a butterfly garden, we have the historic Pioneer House, which was donated and built by the Adams Ranch, where you can come and learn about how the early pioneers lived, followed by the herb garden that's there. Our offices are in the historic Heathcote house. That's a 100-year-old house that's there that functions as our office. We have a Japanese garden with a koi pond, and then that leads into the bonsai gallery where you see those 218 beautiful sculpted bonsai plants. So there's just a lot of activities walking. I'd say the best thing to do is take pictures. If you're a photography nut and you love butterflies or you love flowers or just kind of green things, super awesome. We have 4 stray cats on the campus that live there all the time. They're funny, interact with them. There are children's activities over in the children's garden if your family is bringing kids. They have kind of like a xylophone, but it's hanging tubes. I don't know, maybe they just assembled some robot somewhere, but it makes harmonic sounds. There's a little fairy garden over there. So there's just a lot of unique little niches in there where you can enjoy and just see nature and all that thrives in that environment.
Well, it sounds like my family is going to have a lot of fun, and me.
Yes.
Thank you for spending time with us and telling us about the gardens, and thank you for letting me really start the show with a bang. This is Kim. Vicki, thank you.
Oh, thanks for having me. I enjoyed it.
And you guys have a great day.